that come from seemingly nowhere and captivate our attention. No matter what conference, always fascinating. And we're ready for a clash between two squads looking to make another step in their climb to national relevance. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. The Hoosiers will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Illinois Fighting Illini offense will have the ball first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
To throw, it's Altmaier. Here's a heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Hoosiers offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Cooper. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Morris. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the move, it's Hemby. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Looking for a man, it's Mendoza. With the catch, it's Williams. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Hoosiers are threatening in the red zone. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They go to the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. So close to that end zone. He it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Indiana! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Valentine. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll run this play from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready. Had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Cooper. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Hoosiers are flying down the field. Gonna look downfield again. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, He's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Fighting Illini facing a third and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds space on the right. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Touchdown, Illinois! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his tight end.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to BYU. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Gets it out fast. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The sure hands, it's Morris. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Hoosiers! These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, you saw this guy in all the highlights after that 4-sack performance his last time out, and he's not resting on his laurels. He's hungry for more. Registers his first sack of the game.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Got a man. It's Clement. Knocked down for the tackle. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. Working on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Sweet cut there. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Going to the ground. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Arkin. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses. Stop.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illini. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Fires to the big fella. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That's caught. It's Beebe. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Now on first down from the 28. release by the QB. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Mendoza. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That's reeled in. It's Morris. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
Now, a 4th down.
Kick is in the air. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Caught over the middle. It's Arkin. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Oh, better look out. There he goes.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois could try to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. He's got him. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. The snap sets up to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll bring it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Complete to start this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The run to the left. Finding open areas. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. offense has it at the 28 on first down. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. He lets it fly. Makes a grab on the shot. Here he goes. Touchdown, Indiana! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Takes the easy completion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's the handoff. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it inside the 15. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Illinois! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Wyoming. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ncaa. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Hoosiers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got room to work. Oh, what a move. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
You got to be able to finish plays, and that running back had it, man. He had a first down, but he just could not hold on to the football. You got to be able to finish runs. That's one thing this coaching staff is always preaching to their backfield.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Rushes on him. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Illini. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Snagged in the middle. It's Morris. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Cooper. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Back to pass on 2nd down. He fires to the left side. He's got it for a big play. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Handoff to the lone back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Now he's looking to throw it. Got his man downfield. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The give to the back. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their third of the day. They're number one in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Gets it out quickly. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Indiana, 28.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last. Oh, he's got some space. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. To the air, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab. Makes a man miss. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Big Ten schedule sort of ate these guys up last year. They're looking for a better performance this time around.
Yeah, and it eats a lot of people up, obviously being such a tough conference. But if you look at the way you start the season, a lot of times, man, that's when you build your momentum. That's when you build your confidence. If you can hang around, be competitive, sometimes the way you start, Palmer, it just lays out the rest of the season for you.
And they know they just got to be a lot more physical this year. That schedule did beat them up last year, but take a look at this year's schedule. A lot of those same teams, they're right there again. They're going to get another crack at them. They've got to be better in the trenches this season if they want to win a Big Ten championship.
And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
And you got to have your big boys up front, creating you some time, buying you some time, and he starts all around the right side, comes to the left. What do you have to see? You have to see the coverage as you come across the formation. He runs to green grass, finds space, QB leads him. Nice, big, explosive play for this offense.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCF is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things inside the bounce house. Trust me when I tell you that. On the field and off it. They're trailing by 13 to North Carolina.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Makes the grab. It's Dixon. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Altmaier. They're working that left side. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as his offense in business. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Now on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. He's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Illinois. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
That makes the score Illinois 49, Indiana 35.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Morris. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Caught on the outside, it's Ncaa. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Lost to throw again. Lost one deep down the right side. Snags it. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Indiana, 42.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make you stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Finds his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. On the move at the 30. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Caught. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! All tied up after that one. Possible shootout coming.
The offense does its job, and now the pressure switches back to the other offense. Points at a premium.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. Right on the money. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Creates a little room. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Immediately fires to the middle.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Safe completion on the screen. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the run, it's Ncaa. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Mendoza. Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Ncaa. Turning it on! He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Brady. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Just keep slinging it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. On target. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. He's got him this time. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Hoosiers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Absolutely perfect. And they've regained the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Catch in the middle, it's Dixon. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. Looking to pass, it's Altmaier. Got his man quickly. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Valentine. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught in the backfield. It's Valentine. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dixon. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Valentine. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Catch in the middle, it's Morris.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the right. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense have had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
The Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Valentine. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They go to the ground. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.